Well, I used to listen to music all the time. Like everything that I did, I listened to music. When I was walking down the street, or when I was, going to class, or whatever it was. I always listened to music. I always had headphones and listened to music. And then I stopped doing that. Now I listen to music like before the show, or if someone plays me something really interesting, something good, so I'll listen to it. But in terms of like when I'm just walking around and stuff, I like sometimes just the quiet. I guess I listen to some music before the show. Tonight there's a group, Rat-a-Tat. Have you ever heard of them? Mm-hmm. MGMT we listen to before the show sometimes. Sugaros. Well, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. Sugaros? Is that how you pronounce it? I think probably every country has its own sort of emphasis on music for different reasons. Depends on which country you're talking about. Like, for example, in South America or in Brazil, music is very festive, very joyous, festive. In America, music is more. I think America really did something, with the whole making music into such a big business,
Mm-hmm.
where it kind of came back and kind of kicked them in the butt, karma. But music in Israel, for example, is considered to be, I think, a very spiritual thing. Music in Africa certainly, can be a ritualistic thing, a spiritual thing, godly thing, divine thing. America is kind of not really. It's a religious country in a certain sense, but it's not really so much based on spirituality. So it's more based on the American dream, big business, that kind of thing. So you have American music is not necessarily used for spiritual purpose, but used more for the purpose of. But no matter what, music is always touching people in a spiritual place. So at the end of the day, music, plays a certain part in everybody's life, regardless of what country they're from.
How involved are you with pop culture and the culture of America?
I'm pretty involved. I mean, I'm involved in certain ways and not involved in other ways. Like, for example, I don't have a TV. I mean, we have a flat screen here. We watch DVDs sometimes, very rarely. But I don't watch TV. I watch the Giants.
Oh yeah, Giants fan?
Yeah, big time.
Sick.
You might have noticed my sneakers. Got pop culture written all over them. But you might have noticed my beard. Not pop culture.
Definitely.
The place lays face like a warrior slate, engraved into the space with his sword still raised. Layers of charcoal sprayed through hallways. Praise relays off the walls, echoing always. Dirt covered earth lays beneath my rib cage, giving birth to overgrowth, fading onto pathways. Burnout trees, hover streets where children once played. Stone seats that gate to sacred stepping stones in disarray, where the altar used to be placed, interchanged for blood stains. Sun rays illuminate smoke-filled haze, trace the incense, sense the sacrifice fade. Each time eternally, fire burns continuously. Wondering where you've been, won't you come on home to me? Each time eternally,
Well, I mean, that's kind of like saying the Bible should only be read by Jews. You know what I mean? Because the Jews came up with the Bible. Right? That's like, so, but that would be the most ridiculous thing you ever heard, right?
Right.
So, Jamaicans came up with reggae music, but it doesn't mean that there's some kind of law about it or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially in the time that we live in today, everything it's a free for all. age of information, the world was very small. You know, so kids from any country, any place in the world are influencing.
Each time eternally, fire burns continuously. Wondering where you've been, won't you come on home to me? Each time eternally, a fire burns continuously. Wondering where you've been, won't you come to me?
Music is something that, more than anything else, crosses the lines of cultural, social lines, race and religion lines, because music speaks to the soul, which is deeper than those limitations of where you're from or what your background is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a spiritual thing, and you see that by the fact that, you know, a kid from, I don't know, Iceland could rap like Eminem, or some kid from, wherever, because whatever they are, you see that kind of thing happening a lot, and that shows you that just by listening and being sensitive and hearing music, it can stem something in a person.
Matisyahu, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Boom. 6'8".
Alright, well,
Is this your last question?
can we get one more?
Yeah, you got one more question.
Okay, it's my friend's birthday tonight. Do you think that it's kind of quiet in here? But do you think that you could sing
Beatbox for him? What's his name?
Shen?
Is it recording? Happy birthday, Shen.
I feel good.
What do you think about the direction of your genre as a whole?
Of reggae music, it's a little bit stagnant, I think.
There was a verse that you were supposed to sing.
Oh, I forgot.
Right here. Botron. Did you see them play? Oh yeah. So good. Where's Jay?